trying to look at how energy policy, in particular oil policy, affects deforestation. So these are preliminary findings from my first chapter. And I also want to acknowledge one of my advisors here, Dr. Salim Ali, for all the support. So, forests are the only known natural technology that cleans air, protects water and land, while also delivering numerous ecosystem benefits at the same time. Yet, at the time when we need forests the most, we are actually losing forests at a very, very high rate. The world is losing forests at a rate of 1.5 million square kilometers per annum. That is 10 New York states per annum. And these are forests that are turning from, deforestation means that basically forests are being lost forever. Like that land will never become a forest unless through human intervention. So this is an important process, and we're beginning to learn that actually energy policies at the moment are a major driver to deforestation. In fact, to environmental degradation globally. So how does oil development policy affect deforestation outcomes, particularly in developing countries? That is the question that's the sort of the million-dollar question. And to answer that question, I broke it down into small pieces. The first piece being, how has forest cover generally changed as a result of forest, as a result of oil development in a particular region in East Africa, in Uganda, called Hoima District. Secondly, what key public policy options are available to ensure that while we harness oil, we don't actually lose the forest in the process? The methods that I use a framework called the DPSIR, and it's basically driver, pressure, states, impact, response. And I also have geospatial analysis. So for this particular piece, I used a web-based analysis, which I will share shortly. So Uganda discovered its commercial oil development in 2006. And after that, to this date, the country has drilled 110 oil wells. 70% of these oil wells are happening in national parks and game reserves. So you can imagine the sort of land use change. But luckily, the geography is such that where the national parks are, it's a grassland, but it's the plateau on the top that is being affected through indirect effects. So, trying to answer this question, this is what we found. Before oil was discovered in Uganda, these were the patterns of deforestation. And you can see that generally it was evenly spread. The oil is taking place along the Lake Albert, and this is the Democratic Republic of Congo. And you can see that generally the trend of deforestation was declining at that time. This is 6 years before oil was discovered. Fast forward, this is 2019. Oil was discovered in 2006. So between 2007 to 2018, the rate changed from declining 6 years before to actually increasing at a very high rate, 2007, 2018. And the deforestation, which is indicated by red, spread across the entire district. The blue are the forest gains. So, 51 seconds, yeah. So the deforestation drivers that I'm looking at include agriculture, and then population growth. The population has just shot up, and then agriculture has spread across the entire district, as you can see up there. I just want to end on this point, policy implications. So what does this mean? So the first implication is that there's need for better policy coordination. So the country is promoting oil development and agricultural expansion on one hand, while at the same time also promoting forest conservation on the other hand. And these two groups tend not to speak to each other. So there's need for better coordination in that respect. Secondly, there's need for a more long-range policy with respect to energy supply, because oil is only going to last for 20 years. What happens after that? And then, of course, energy demand management options. And last but not least is the idea around sustainable forest management options, which can be incentivized both on public and private land where the majority of forest is. I'm sorry it was a wrap, but I hope you got the idea. Thank you.